Hello, I'm Andy Trevelyan, and I do epilepsy research. In September 2013, together with my colleagues Jenny Reid, Roger Whittaker, Parto Yazdani, and also Clifford Challenger from the charity Epilepsy Action, we made a presentation at the British Science Festival. One of the themes of the festival was the science of waves, so we decided to look at brainwaves. Our presentation was titled Tsunamis in the Brain, and this film is an edited version. Our hope is that it will raise awareness about epilepsy and the importance of continued research into this potentially devastating condition, and perhaps inspire people to get involved both in the research itself, but also in raising funds for this research. A seizure is an episode of altered consciousness, which arises from intense neuronal discharges in the brain. Indeed, it's fair to say that these are the most intense bursts of activity that ever happen in brains. Modern technology now allows us to visualize such activity, and this is shown in this short film, where you see individual neurons lighting up as they are recruited to the seizure event. Eventually, every neuron in this part of the brain becomes active, which explains why the brain stops working at that time, because normal brain function arises from a far more delicate interplay between neurons. A seizure is a bit like trying to drive a car with your feet pressing both on the accelerator and on the brake. Not good. This is an experimental technique, and what we are looking at is a bit of mouse brain tissue. Such studies are giving us fantastic insights into fundamental aspects of seizure biology, but obviously we cannot examine patients in this way. Instead, we use EEG, electroencephalography, which picks up the electrical discharges of neurons. When millions of neurons do the same thing, as happens during a seizure, the signal is large enough to be recorded on the surface of the brain. This was described in our presentation by Roger Whittaker, a consultant neurophysiologist here in Newcastle. We hope you have enjoyed watching our film and that it might inspire you to join us in the fight to cure epilepsy.